pangalan ko ang ni ni MSA. Nandiyan si Sensei. Magpapaalam na po kami. So, bye-bye. We'll see you.
DZAX. Every time, anytime, everywhere. I'm here.
Well. It has been a while, isn't it? How we feeling, everybody? It's yours truly, DJ CEN. Catch me on some of your favorite programs right here on Cool FM. This is your station. This is home.
Mula sa TVH Group of Networks, ito ang inyong himpilan. Ito ang inyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
It is now 10:01 in the evening right here in this country. First and foremost, let's begin with, if you'll give me a moment or two. I'm having some problems right now with my voice mod.
And it doesn't want me to. There it is. There's the clean version. All right. It is now 10:02. We'll do take 2 as we speak. Let's roll now the summary of education from the Ministry of Communications, because the board and I has made a decision that we will be displaying the summary of education that was created last night because of what happened on that same fateful night on this very same show. So expect me to read a lot of delays right there. So there is a summary of education from MICOM, the Ministry of Communications, to Cool FM, where a racist remark was heard during our program, TWC. Although the station had prior history with these incidents, the incident itself was preventable, and that Cool FM will not be given any punishment. However, investigations will begin shortly, and it has already concluded as far as everybody is concerned. Cool FM was able to mostly avoid fully hearing what was said on the airwaves, and immediate action was taken by the network. MICOM will only give Cool FM a warning. If repeated, could cost the radio network 2 weeks suspension. Now, we have already discussed about the implications of the program, and as a result, we have to reach some heavy compromises in light of recent events. Until further notice, TWC will be airing for half an hour tonight, and until further notice, as we kept on mentioning for quite some time now, we will only go on the airwaves for 30 minutes until I say so, when we really come back as regularly scheduled. It was my personal decision, and this does not affect the quality of the program. This does not affect the decision of the team here at Cool FM. Cool FM's management has nothing to do with what I am doing on the program's fate for the next few episodes. But again, at the end of the day, this really has something to do with not necessarily on the program's recent event that unfolded last night. We really don't want that one to happen as much as we are all concerned. But it's not about the program. It's about my personal life. As many of you know by now, I have now been basically preoccupied with what with my personal life lately, and my schedules are unfortunately tight at this point. And to the point where, if there's one thing I can admit, there is no files for SWP yet for this week. The same files that we are supposed to play to you live on the airwaves tomorrow night at 7, when we will be live on the grounds, or within the vicinity rather, of UP Diliman. Now, question: why are we doing this? Why are we going on the airwaves at UP? My simple answer is that we're gonna take a tour. I'll be with some of my friends who will also take UP throughout UpCat weekend. Although we have different schedules, we have collectively made the decision that we're going to go at UP for a quick tour of the entire campus, including the building in which where I will be taking my entrance exam. And again, the reason why we have another edition of SWP next Sunday is because next Sunday is also the schedule of my entrance exam, which also falls, ironically, to the afternoon session. So immediately right after the exam, which I'm hoping will not end up being at 7 p.m., obviously that's really too late and it's really unrealistic. But again, regardless of what time are we going to finish, they said it will last for about 4 to 5 hours. But the amount of time that we will be waiting there for a very long time before the morning session of Sunday will end will greatly affect the expectations of when are we going to begin. Now, again, this Sunday we will be live from UP Diliman for SWP, and same thing will happen next Sunday. However, for next Sunday, we will be on the airwaves for 3 hours. And there is a reason for that one. Obviously, by the time we're going to go on the airwaves, by around 6 o'clock, we're definitely going to go home. So obviously, it's a very far location, very very far away, and we might actually end up looking at the headquarters of ABS-CBN and GMA7 when we go home. I don't actually know if we're going to end up using that route and take the opportunity of the 50% discount for MRT3 for senior citizens and students like yours truly. And if there's one thing I can tell you, regardless of what would be the results of the entrance examination at UP, at least we're gonna do this. At least we're gonna do SWP. No more backing out. This is it. I am a megalomaniac. I am simply a madman for doing this thing, but here we are. We are seizing the moment. We are seizing the opportunity, and this is the opportunity. I wanted to give a quick shout out to our viewers and our listeners as well on our online radio websites, Zeno.fm and onlineradiobox.com, and our social media platforms on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube at TGON Entertainment and Fanmade Archives. And if you wish to have a shout out during the program, then please go to Fanmade Archives and get our membership. For only 79 pesos a month, you can instantly get a shout out from yours truly. Imagine that. And the rest of the Cool FM team during their programs. That's every day, of course. So there's literally nothing to worry about. I mean, 79 is not even a stain, or rather, even it doesn't even hurt your wallet at all. It's just the mere fact that we are experimenting lots of things in here, and I can guarantee you there will be plenty of benefits. So that's all I can say. Also, I want to point out the amount of support that a lot of my colleagues here at the Cool FM has been giving to me following the incident last night. And first and foremost, I would like to thank each and every one of you. I mean, here's the thing. I'm currently on my PC. I was told by by the same person who fixed my CPU to test if ever the CPU is working fine. So far, it's working fine on some occasions, but it's still laggy. So I'll have to bring this thing again within the next couple of days. So I'll be back to my usual cell phone setting within the next few days. But I'm still experimenting my good old CPU because it just arrived hours ago. So I was told that to use it for the rest of this evening, in which I'm currently using it right now, and to see if there are any faults, there are any problems that I may encounter, in which I did earlier. So I'll have to bring it back again to the hospital of the computer, also known as computer shop. It is now 10:10 in the evening. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to our.
Arts AV.
That's amazing. I mean, that's our TOC right there. Also giving a shout out to their software, to the same software that we use here on Cool FM, and that is OTS AV. That is OTS AV, and our viewers as well and listeners too. Two of my troops. Imagine that. Two of my troops right here on the server, Livy and Mariel, as well as DJ Miggy Walker from 94.7 Gold FM Kalamba, the one and only MSA show, who's currently busy with his personal life as well. He's counting down to a very special event that he is going to personally celebrate. Um, and to those of you who are asking me, when is my exam at UP? It will be held on Sunday. That's why we're going to have part 2 of SWP live at UP Diliman. No questions asked. It will be on Sunday afternoon at 12:30 in the afternoon. Imagine that. I'll have to go very early in the morning because of the obvious fact that it's going to be very traffic. And you know what? Here's the thing. Regardless of what will be the results of the exam, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. My next target will be. I mean, a lot of people are saying to me, take every single entrance exam. Be an opportunist at this point if you wanted to continue surviving. And I'm gonna do it. We're currently discussing about the Ateneo de Manila University because first and foremost, we can't afford at this point in time, at this situation that we currently have. We don't see Ateneo as a huge deal. However, not necessarily a huge deal nor a huge investment. However, I might actually do their entrance exam. I mean, at the same time, I might have myself some additional experience, some additional learning that can be stuck in my brain so that I can apply it to other entrance exams that have yet to be announced by other state universities and colleges. But again, if none of them will accept me, we will play money with money, and that is I'll have to work hard, play hard. No, just kidding. We did find a nuclear option, or as what politics would call it, last option, last minute option, and that is we have found a school where they have a college course in which I personally can fit into, but there's no entrance exam, but the tuition fee is very expensive. At the end of the day, we will resort to that option in any event I might not actually pass, in which I hope will never happen. But again, as far as everybody is concerned, all of these state universities are looking at your grades from the past. And you already know how horrible my grades from the past were. So that's going to be a huge dent on my record, regardless of what would be my overall performance on the entrance exam, regardless of what would be my overall score on these entrance exams. If they're going to combine my horrible grades from the past, there's really nothing I can do. And I believe UP is going to base the grades from grade 8 to grade 11, and then they're going to compute it overall, which will make up 40%. 40% of the overall score that you're going to get. And then 60% will be for the performance, for your performance for the entrance exam. For Ateneo, they will need your grades from grade 9 to 11. And again, I think my grade 9 and yeah, grade 9 was the one that really took a heavy toll. That is a very disaster, I should say, disastrous uh, grade level that I've encountered. Um, and I shouldn't elaborate that one even further because of the obvious fact that it's obviously worst. It's pretty much unimaginable. Now, who am I going to join with having a quick tour at the main campus, including that iconic oblation statue? Um, I will be joined by my friend who's also going to take his entrance exam on a different day. That's going to be on Saturday morning. Imagine that, Saturday morning at 6:30 in the morning. Imagine that. He's going to wake up by, or if not, he's definitely not going to sleep at that time, in which I hope will not happen. And here's a quick tip if you're going to take such entrance exams: eat dark chocolate. Regardless of your sleep quality, if you don't remember anything at all, it's useless. So, and also, dark chocolate is much more better, compared to uh, other food boosters out there. Dark chocolate is the one that can actually give you a huge boost. That is something that you really need as time went on throughout the exam. Of course, entrance exams have time limits. So what's the uh, purpose anyway? Also, I am now a certified uncle. I am now a certified uncle. I am now Tito Sen, Uncle Sen rather, because I shouldn't say Tito Sen because obviously that comes from a different person, Senator Tito Soto. Uh, and I shouldn't use that nickname because of the obvious fact that somebody already has a somebody already owns it, and we respect that one. Yes, MSA. I will be eating Eurus chocolate, no questions asked. And by the way, euruschocolate.com again, euruschocolate.com, euroschocolate.com. That's the website that you all need to go check into. Because obviously that's a very amazing website, a very lovely website. That's all I can say. And if you wanted to know more, again, euroschocolate.com, euroschocolate.com. If you wanted to feel the indulgence of real chocolate. 10:18 in the evening. The reason why I am speaking on a very low voice, is because most of the family right here are sleeping. I'm the only one awake. I mean, it sucks, but I'm here. I'm here alive and well. Every time, anytime, anywhere, I'm here. And it's perhaps a very boring episode to say the least. I hate to admit that one, but we are in a situation where I can say it's a boring episode. DJ Sen, why is it a boring episode? Well, because of the obvious fact that I don't have exactly the right amount of energy that I had from the previous episode, from last night's episode, because you already know what on earth happened by that time. And also, I have also received word last night, again, from MICOM, the Ministry of Communications, that we will be playing the summary of education after the end of our broadcast. And obviously, I'll be voiceovering that one bit. Why the heck not? Because it's my first and foremost, it's my time slot. Second, it's my show, and third, it has something to do with yours truly involved. Because obviously, it happened on my show, so obviously I'm involved, but not in the way where we can say it's beyond our control. At the end of the day, it's beyond our control. I don't actually know who played that thing. We're still figuring that one out, but as far as everybody is concerned, it's already case closed. We forgive and forget, and that's all I can say. And MSA earlier was outside. He's doing some shenanigans outside earlier during Cool FM Hangout, which is the program right before our program. And he's probably buying another gallon of water, no questions asked. And also, I wanted to point out that to our TOC gang, um, no, I'm not going to. What do we call this? I'm not going to play for next week. This SWP. I'm not gonna do it, but I'll host the first 2 hours of the show. Third hour, you're gonna take care of it, and that's all I can say because of the obvious fact, but that by that time we reach the second hour, quote unquote, of the program, then I'm already going home by that time. So, yeah, well, so gotta understand that fact. If you're gonna spot me at UPD tomorrow, then good luck finding me. Good luck finding me at UPD. If ever you're also going to UP Diliman, then good luck finding me. UP Diliman is a very, very wide area, and we can just simply hide. You know, we can just simply play hide and seek it there. But jokes aside, I will probably wear a I will probably wear a shirt that is that blends with the color of UP, which is obviously maroon. And I don't actually know if I have a maroon T-shirt, but I think dark red would be much more acceptable. That I think that will do. Uh, do we have a maroon T-shirt? No. Okay. We don't have any maroon T-shirt, but the red T-shirt is much more acceptable. So I'll be wearing a red T-shirt, but not exactly red as you think it is. So what else do we have in here? A lot of people were saying, DJ Zen, when is your next cool news coverage? You'll have to wait for another storm. Okay? Chill out, gang. Just because I did a 5-night coverage of the onslaught of way too many storms and rains doesn't mean that I have the energy to do it every single day. Chill out. You have to wait for the next disaster. Alright? In which I hope will not happen. I'm not asking for it. Y'all are asking for it. And it's not even my fault because again, I'm just here to serve the people. I'm just here to inform the people, and yet y'all are here to figure out what the heck am I gonna do next. So let's play the Cool and the School intro again because I now have access to what would be the flow of the program for the first event that will be airing within the next couple of days' time. Let's play that thing again if the TOC still has it. I'll be waiting for a bit. So here's a quick update for Cool and the School. As many of you know by now, there will be 2 events that we will be airing. First and foremost, the Talent Fest 2025, which will be held on August 1. That will be this coming Friday. And I have yet to figure out what time that is going to happen. But we already assume at this point that it is going to happen in the morning. The second one that we will be airing will be the Buwan Wika celebration. Obviously, there will be plenty of events right there. There will be a short program. We're going to air that one too. I think there will also be a fashion show, I believe, or I'm not even sure what will be the flow of the program. But again, regardless, let them cook. Let them be the ones who's going to dictate or to give a sense on what would be the theme, the flow, and the segments of the event. For the student council election, I'm not sure about that one yet. I have yet to find out when will it happen because as far as everybody is concerned, only the student council election have the ones who actually have graphics that I personally made. And also, I have yet to make the Buwan Wika graphics. It's all on me at the end of the day, but who cares at this point? September, there will be one event, and that is the Literary Appreciation Week. Uh, and I'm not even sure if ever we will also air the upcoming Foundation Day. I'm not sure if there will be any program relating to the Foundation Day of the school. But I overheard some circles earlier during the meeting from the parents. I believe, if I can remember correctly, there will be a program regarding the Foundation Day. But as far as we know it, until we receive such confirmation, the only program that, or the only event that we will be airing for the month of September will be the Literary Appreciation Week. And I should say week because I'm not even so sure if ever that will be a week long celebration or whether it will be a 1 day only program. For the month of October, World Teachers Day will be on October 5. That is a Sunday, but they said the celebration will be held on a Friday, so that will be on October 3. And the United Nations Day celebration will be held on October 15. If I can remember correctly, that will be held on October 15. And that will also be the other event that we will be airing. And other than that one, there are no more information I can give to you. I have yet to get the official calendar of the school, in which I'll inform everybody ahead of time of the full event, of the full flow of the events, and that we will be airing it right here on Cool FM and our simulcast partners nationwide. And also, contrary to what many people are saying, no, we are not going to air events that are inside the classroom. Of course, let us have our own section only celebration. We're not going to air every single section's celebration. Let us have our own time. The only thing that we will be airing are the ones that is pretty much in general format, where everybody will get to watch. So we're not we're not picky ones here. We're just here to air all events that is applicable, acceptable, and will be open to everybody involved. 3 minutes before the hour of 10:30, and also I also want to point out that there will be no TWC next Saturday. There's a reason for that one. I need to rest. All right, I need to rest next Saturday. I have first and foremost, obviously, UPCAT, college admission test. I need to rest for 1 day, and that will be next Saturday. Friday, next Friday, or rather this coming Friday, because obviously it's now already Saturday. So this coming Friday, August 1, there will be a special edition of TWC in regards to the aftermath of the first event that will be airing under the umbrella of Cool and the School, and that is the Talent Fest 2025. And also, a quick shout out to my fellow friends and colleagues, Gabrielle, Hoshi, and Jello. Nothing happened earlier this late morning. Nothing happened while we were on that one pesky VC. I'm not referring to what happened here on the program. I'm referring to what happened after. So that's I believe, around the AM period. So, it was really chaotic to say the least. But um, TLDR, I just did damage to property. Not just kidding. I don't. That's a little way too far. I mean, why would I even say damage to property if it wasn't actually damaged at all? And I really shouldn't say that one because obviously. But again, I just did, so that's the main purpose of it. And lastly, um, sorry. Okay. I also want to point out that my Instagram is lagging again. I hate this. I hate this. Instagram, why are you betraying me in the middle of the night? That's just amazing. That means like look, it's literally freezing on my end. That's amazing. I can't even uh understand why are we or rather why am I experiencing this lag that I've always had for a while now, and that's absolutely terrible, you know? Okay, not bad. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. It is now 10:30. Whatever the reason may be, whatever the outcome may be, we're still alive and well. At the end of the day, uh, it's just me being just a normal boy with a normal life. Seems familiar to you, isn't it? But right after this program, immediately, I'm gonna continue working for SWP. I don't have any files for Sunday primetime party tomorrow night, and I don't have finished not a single one yet. I'm literally still half of hour number 1. Imagine that. Plus, my Wi-Fi is sneaky. My Wi-Fi is very sneaky. Even though it's fast, it's really reflecting to it as very low. I don't know if it's either in the buffering or on the ping, but I don't know what on earth is going on with my Wi-Fi, also known as PLDC SLOW, prepaid, wait, no, not prepaid, home fiber Wi-Fi. That's PLDC SLOW, and then Mundo 5G. That's not Globe, okay? It's completely different. Mundo 5G. And then the Doon Telecommunity. That brings us to an end right here on TWC for this week, and in fact for the month of July. Imagine that, for the month of July. That's amazing. It's really interesting that we're already less than half of 2025, and then we're now counting down to 2026. That's brilliant. That's amazing. I am now a senior citizen. How did I went from being a youngster when I first debuted here in Cool FM to actually becoming a senior citizen, all the way to becoming an uncle? Wait, no, becoming an uncle first before subsequently turning into a senior citizen. That's just amazing. Now that is the real definition of the evolution of humanity. It's an amazing event. And the only thing that we cannot accept is that we are not going back to where we were once were, and that is our good old childhood days, and that's disappointing. The only thing we can do is to look at our past, but just only in the form of pictures and videos, because we will never get to experience the life we used to had ever again when we start to actually grow up. So seize the opportunity, take the opportunity, get the opportunity. Be an opportunist as much as possible, for better or for worse. Because at the end of the day, your life will be worth it. More than worth it. This has been DJ CEN. Thank you very much for watching and listening to TWC. Please stand by for music automation. Imagine that. There will be, we will be hosted by the one and only TOC. Imagine that. DJ TOC. That's brilliant. And we will leave you right now with this is a summary of findings by MECOM, the communications regulator, about the program known as Talk with CEN. Good night, everybody. This is a summary of findings by MECOM, the communications regulator, about TWC.